Good morning, everybody. We are back. So we've got this little bit to clean up here yet. I've got to spread those piles out, and then Ken's bringing me a couple more loads of gravel, and we will be done. So let's get to it. Tip the camera where you guys can see what the blade's doing. Otherwise, it just looks like I'm driving back and forth. Yeah, I got a low spot here, so we dumped this here and kind of build this up and kind of angle it to the point that maybe it'll keep water from running back out that way. that old tub out of there. So it has been there for a while. Oops. Now, where does he want it? That's full of dirt. Was full of dirt. Now the hard part, where do you want it? Yeah. Or two in here. Trying to get this all done so I can get the dirt off my tracks for spreading the gravel. Stump out here. I remember throwing it in the truck. Now that I see it, I remember throwing it in the truck. Oh, burn pile. Mr. Cameron, he's bringing me my gravel today. Pull a little bit of this pile away from the fence. Guess we're gonna demo a doghouse. Let me be sure that's what he was saying to me. You want that smashed up? Okay. I think this is one of the smallest demo jobs I've ever done. Ew. That's a fairly well-built doghouse. There we go. seems to be quite the discussion of that I need a tilt bucket. On the 40, I don't know. I seem to always be able to get myself positioned to where I get everything done that I need to get done. And tilt buckets aren't cheap. But the 80, I would really like to have one for the 80. The 40 is so maneuverable, and getting reared up on the blade and stuff seems to, like I say, get the angles I always need. Every once in a while there's a spot that I just can't quite get, but for the most part, I just seem to feel like I get along fine without one. But the 80, I definitely would like to have one for the 80, but man, they're expensive. Somebody commented the other day, there's a guy here in Oregon up in Boring that has them for $6,500, and I have troubles believing that you can buy a tilt bucket for the 80 for $6,500, because I've priced Mongo and Workbrow, and Mongo's a little bit cheaper than Workbrow, but I mean, I don't know what brand of bucket that is, or like say if it's even for a, you know, that price for an 80, but I also don't want junk. I learned a long time ago, cheap stuff doesn't pay off. Cheap stuff usually ends up being the most expensive stuff you ever buy. All right, we will keep at it. Definitely see the low spot there. Broke 13,500 subscribers. I appreciate that. Just appreciate everybody watching. It's trimming out pretty nice. Cut off limb that I was just about to run my cab into. passes here and we're done. Keep at it here. Oops. A little deeper than I wanted to get. Somebody almost always asks if I run the blade manually or float it. I do float it occasionally, but like everything I'm doing here, I'm running the blade manually, making constant corrections. There we go, just tickle that little berm out of there. Pile here at the end. I'll drag it back the other way. I've got, there, I floated it right there. Got limbs that I'm having troubles getting under. So I can only go back so far. Or I guess I could go back further, but I'd scratch my machine up and potentially tear stuff off my cab, so not really into that. Got a little bit of a hole here, but we've also got a little bit of dirt to still come out. Changed plans on something, which I think will be a good improvement. We're going to generate probably about a bucket full of dirt. Get this taken care of first. Okay. One more pass. Yeah, one more. All right. Well, that's got that graded out, and I'm going to hit that again. But, yeah, I feel like that's got that looking pretty nice. Other than that one little spot over there. We're going to take care of that right now. Probably mess things up worse trying to fix that one little thing than that one little thing was messed up. This stuff does not feather. Just got just the right moisture content and just enough, I guess, clay. Whatever it's got, it's definitely does not want to feather out good. There we go. All right. Off to the next thing. Everything how you want it? Yeah. It's snowing leaves. wants to park his tractor out on this, so. Oops, got in the dirt a little bit. I'm on kind of a teeter-totter here. A lot of little nooks and crannies he's wanting to fill here, so it's... There we go. And... oops. Gonna let him kind of fine-tune that with a rake. Afraid 2 loads is going to be way more than I needed, but I don't think it is. I think I made the right choice getting 2 loads. See if I can mostly have this spread out before Cameron gets back. Smoothed out nicely. That last little bit. I need just a little bit more. There we go. That's what I wanted. Trying to make the gravel go as far as I can. bit tight in here. There we go, our final load of gravel. Well, got the drain done, got the driveway done, and we've got all the parking area done, and got everything spread out there in the field. So, and got him his little tractor parking spot. So yeah, a fun little job. We had some delays on it, so it took a little bit longer than we expected, but we're all good. So everyone, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit that like button, and we will catch you on the next one. Go check my website out, reberpuredirt.com. We got hats, pin defenders, and all kinds of good stuff, so go check it out. reberpuredirt.com. Talk to you later. Bye.